I'm going to do a little bit of pruning on my Cotoneaster here. It's early fall, and some of the interior leaves of this Cotoneaster have started to change color. And this is actually an evergreen shrub. It doesn't lose all of its leaves over the winter. It just slows down. The leaves kind of purple a little bit when it gets cold. And I think it'd be a good time to clean it up. I've let it go all summer, and I want to enjoy the fall image of a small apple tree. And as you can see now, it is quite overgrown, so I'm going to clean it up right now. Alright, so here I go. This has grown really well for me this year. And actually, I attribute it to the escape root method, but really there haven't been that many escape roots. So maybe though it is keeping it in a larger pot, it keeps the roots cooler and they grow better. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's grown so well this year. Maybe it's just gotten established in the pot now. But I've been really happy with its growth. These extensions are, well over 6 inches, some of them. 8 inches, 8 inches, this one's 6 inches. And the nice thing about this tree, it naturally curves down and grows horizontally. So I haven't ever wired this. There's no need to wire this at all for the style I'm going for. And I also have more berries on it than I've ever had. Let's see, this one is growing directly down. And this berry hangs a little bit too much. I'm gonna actually cut this off. Right at the back here, it's really, we have some shoots that are grown completely like down. And I guess maybe that's why the cultivar is called Little Dipper. I'm guessing that's why it tends to grow down. So I'm going to just remove that one. And another one that's grown down. Oh, this one actually rooted in the pot. Oh, look at that. It rooted. Huh. Alright. Also give show some pictures of my trees that are changing color. It definitely feels like fall here where I'm at. It is October, early October. Bigger branch. I'll keep it long for now. And I've said it a few times, but obviously the image I'm going for here with this tree is a small apple tree, you know. My reasoning behind doing it now is, as opposed to later, um, is, I think this will give it some time to heal before really, really cold temperatures. I don't think I'll stimulate new growth. But I don't know. I'm not actually positive if this is the optimal time. But this is evergreen. It won't ever completely lose its leaves. But this time of year, just like my conifers, all the old leaves are turning yellow on the interior of the plant. See if I can show. There's some yellow leaves in there. And I protect this tree quite a bit from really, really severely cold temperatures because I've just read that the roots of Cotoneaster do not like cold weather. They're very top hardy. I see them planted in landscapes all over my town. Very popular, but the roots apparently are not very hardy. All right, well that's about it. That's gonna do it. And yeah, it's looking great. It's really developing. This moss has kind of gotten out of control, and maybe I'll reduce that a little bit. But yeah, it's looking good. So I promised I'd give some fall color updates. I'll start here with my hornbeam, and it's about done for the year. Just did a video on this one, or maybe this video will come out on this before the Cotoneaster video, not sure, but anyways, pretty good fall color this year. And now the leaves are crispy, browning, a lot of them falling off, but decent color on that. Also have my amber maple here. Even though the leaves look terrible with that fungus I had, you can see how vibrantly red it gets in the fall. And pretty much without fail, this one gets really red. So it still actually looks kind of neat. I'm still kind of enjoying the fall color, despite the fungus on the edges. My standard Japanese maple has started to change, and yeah, the leaves still look pretty good on that one. I'm kind of relieved. I want to take all the leaves off this one. I'll let them senesce more, brown more, but they haven't really started changing that much. They're just kind of going to be brown this year, unfortunately. I think the ginkgo has started to change. I don't know if I've said much about this ginkgo. But yeah, it did really well this year, and the leaf edges are starting to yellow, but the fall color on this is usually pretty nice. My Yorihime Japanese maple leaves are looking pretty rough, and the fall color on this isn't amazing. But yeah, it hasn't started to change yet. My Western Larch, I don't know if that's fall color or just the needles getting tired. I am pretty happy though. I do see buds on this because I've been worried about this tree and wondered, is it gonna die next year? Because it didn't grow incredibly vigorously this year. It's still, I think, recovering from collection, even though it's been a few years. But it's got some swelling buds, so I think it's gonna be fine. My dwarf birch, it has started to change. This will turn yellow, of course. And yeah, I think that's about it for fall color change at the moment.